they just ride on top of a capped layer. So especially with the million-acre-foot reservoir and the bowl basin, it's super cold down low. So that does eventually mix out as you're leaving over Monarch Pass. That's not that helpful here. So we have to get up and out of the temperature inversions in areas of good airflow. And we have some machines that will probably be retiring in favor of more of them like this. Just to know that if you want to hit a cloud, don't you think this would be a good location?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hey Joe, before you go on, so for the benefit of the new board members and those that haven't heard your spiel, can you just give the Cliff Notes version on what the literature says the impacts of weather mod are?
Oh, okay. So a common argument is robbing Peter to pay Paul or downwind effects if you do it here. It's not true. It's not been documented in the literature anywhere. And if you think about our storms being generated out in the open oceans, I mean, this is a pennies in a bathtub, not pennies on a dollar argument. When in the winter gets rolling, we'll have decks of storms that are, 3 states long. So there's a lot of water vapor out there to work with. The Wyoming guys did physical studies and modeling studies and said even after seeding the beans out of some storms with 10 generators, 99.1% of the water vapor is still available downwind. Plus, there's a well-known concept of rain shadow, which means just when you're tucked in neatly behind mountains, it's going to rain less down on the downwind side of that. So trying to tease out, you seeded in the mountains and it's drying out the plains is nearly impossible to figure out, and it's just not there yet. And then what else were you asking?
So that's what doesn't happen.
What does happen is, in a well-designed and well-conducted program, you can expect about 2,000 to 5,000 acre-feet of water. And you need to have good storms passing through your region, and you need to burn the beans out of silver, $10,000 worth of silver. But if you hit maybe 10 to 25 events, and they're good ones, you can expect 2,000 to 5,000 acre-feet of water, and that's in the literature, and that's seen all over the West, and it's conservative. I'm not trying to sell cloud seeding. It's the best science we have available would say that's what you can get, but not from what we were talking about, the old machines down in the hay paddies, machines that burn a lot of silver in really good locations.
We call those hay meadows.
Hay meadows, not paddies. Okay.
And the contractor will say 5 to 15% increase in a seeded storm, the snowfall that expected. So for our budgeting, we just, I tell my board, let's say it's 1%. You put the dollar per acre foot cost of that, it's like $11 per acre foot. It's a screaming
water
deal.
available.
Cheapest water in the state. So yeah, it's an easy sell to our board.
Do you find any buy-in from the ski resorts, or are they?
They were a tough customer for many years. They wouldn't give us any money at all. But now they finally joined up.
We have 9 ski areas that participate, over
This
40
ski area,
sponsors in Colorado. Vail Beaver Creek, they've been doing it 40 years. I'm not giving Vail a dime, they've been doing it 40 years. But Winter Park is a good, strong partner of ours. The Summit County ski areas are good, strong partners of us. Crested Butte is a fledgling new partnership. And it's a family-run ski area. They're all different. Vail's like a McDonald's. You go there and you're like, I just make fries. I can't make any decisions. Or you go to this one and they say, well, this is a family-run business. The owners, the Mullers, can make decisions, but the middle management that Frank and I have met with are, kind of have to run it up the chain. But so we do have 9 ski areas, but they're all very different. Over in Telluride, that's a gazillionaire Mormon farmer that owns that, and so it just depends on what it's like. But ski areas do, 9 of them of the 28 do participate in programs.
Okay.
Okay, time to
Fired up.
Becky. Okay, here we go. You have the power. Push that start button all day.
Don't take a picture. Jerry won't like me anymore.
So it should be doing something.
Oh, it's starting.
So once it actually heats up, that's when the flame will start coming out, and you'll see it right in this barrel up there.
I really want to.
I know.
You got the power.
No. You can take that. I'm kidding.
I'm going to tweet it.
Oh, hold on. So Frank,
It is the flame is warming up.
Head
There's a
temp is
thermocouple that
226.
needs to get heated up to a certain temperature. It opens up the valve to let the sodium iodide.
279.